at the time of me recording this, there's not a lot of concrete information with our Miami Hurricanes right now, but there are some topics that we can talk about. There are some things that I want to discuss with you. You know what? I'm feeling good. I think I want to put out another video later on tonight. So give me your questions about the transfer portal. Give me your questions about my thoughts on what's going on with Miami. Any questions you got, put them in the comment section. Y'all seen me do those videos before. I'll make a videos with just your questions just to get some topics. But today, Cam Ward, Will Howard, who will it be? Will it be one of them? Will it be both of them? No, it won't be both of them, but will it be none of them? Listen, we are waiting to see what happens with Will Howard. He visited. Things sound like it went well. I don't know. I wasn't there. But from what people are reporting, everything sounded good. Everything sounded great. He seems like he loves Miami. You look at Cam Ward. He got to go to Prime 112. He saw Rick Ross, took pictures, but he wants to visit other places. So there's a topic or a debate going on right now. If Will Howard seems like he really likes Miami and there's no for sure second contender, should Miami just say, Cam Ward, I know you want to go see Florida State. You want to go see other schools. You want to take your time. Maybe we should just take Will Howard. I mean, I honestly don't know what we should do. You know, in my opinion, I think Cam Ward is worth the wait. I think we wait, let him go visit Florida State, let him go visit another school, and hope that Will Howard can be our backup. Will Howard, the only other school that's been linked to him is USC. And there's actually been a couple people predicted he may go to USC. But right now, it seems like Miami's going to be happy getting either one of them. I hope we get Cam Ward. But the worst case scenario would be waiting for Cam Ward. Will Howard goes somewhere else. Then Cam Ward decides to go somewhere else. That would be the worst case scenario. So right now, I feel like Miami's in a good place because you got the visit with both of those quarterbacks. You got to close one of them. You got to get one of them. And here's my thing. I would love for a quarterback that we're looking at to just come and say, I want to go to Miami. I would love that. But just think about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't y'all just hate when don't y'all get suspicious when things are just too easy? Right? You ever been out at the club and you ain't even got your A game on. You throw your C game at a girl and she already in love with you. I'm like, hold on right now. You must be for everybody if you just go take my C game. But you know, when you see a girl out there who like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You got to bring your A game. I got other suitors. It make, people want what they can't have. I hope that makes sense. So you're looking at two quarterbacks in Will Howard and Cam Ward that a lot of schools want. They're smart individuals. They've been in the college game. They got 1 year left. So they want to make sure they make the right decision. Can't be mad at that. As I said, things would look very spooky if we don't get either one of them. But right now, I think we're in line to get one of them. And then once we get that, we'll be good, right? Okay. The big news coming today is that there are crystal balls popping out of everywhere saying that Armando Blount, defensive lineman from Miami Central, will be flipping from Florida State to Miami. Now, if you've been following this show, if you've been listening to this show, you already know what I say about recruiting. Nothing is official until they sign on a dotted line. And that's exactly what happened with Armando Blount. He committed to Miami, flipped to Florida State, and now he's looking to flip back to Miami. He's going to have a visit with Miami, and this is something that didn't come out of nowhere. It's been talked about for months, and even Florida State pundits are saying that Armando Blount will probably flip to Miami. So it's looking like we're going to add another 6'3", 250-pound defensive lineman, 247 composite, 5-star. highly productive in high school, reclassified to the 2024 class. And when you look at them trenches, we talking trenches, we talking trenches. Mario's putting together one of a historic defensive line class. Mario and staff. I always say Mario, but you got to give Jason Taylor, Coach Joe. You got to give the whole staff in recruiting department credit, because it's not just all Mario. There's a lot of people who are behind the scenes who are putting in the work as well. But this class coming off winning 7 games looks like it's going to be a good one. So Armando Blount, we're on commit watch. We're looking for him to flip, okay? And then the next thing is the transfer portal. We got several players visiting, but the main one, we already talked about the quarterbacks, but NC State defensive lineman CJ Clark, right? He visited Miami. He also was looking at Washington. He also was looking at North Carolina, and then he kind of went radio silence. Well, today he put out a tweet that said, "My recruitment is shut down." Does that mean he's coming to Miami? I don't know. Does that mean he's going to Washington or North Carolina? I don't know. I will say I believe Miami has a good chance, especially when you read all the articles. He said he had a wonderful time at Miami. He likes our defense. He likes what Coach G can do. And in my opinion, you can't go wrong with bringing in anybody for the trenches, right? I look at this team, and I used to be naive, right? I used to think, if you got 1-2 good defensive linemen, you're going to wreak havoc. But that's not it. When you look at the Georgias, when you look at the Alabamas, they have depth. And I'm looking at Georgia these last couple years at several different positions. They're losing guys, they're still winning games. They're losing guys, they're still winning games. That's where we got to get to Miami at, especially on the offensive line and defensive line. We got to be able to, I believe, plug and play. Now, are we going to find 10 Ruben Bains? No, don't be crazy. But we want, if something, God forbid, was to happen to Ruben Bains, we want somebody else to come in and play with full confidence and ready to go. So you can see Mario's got here working them trenches. Akeem Mesidor, one of my favorite players. I tell people, this guy is freakish. Played a couple games last year, out for the rest of the year. Nigel Lee Kelly played a couple games, out for the rest of the year. We got to get to the point where I think we did all right last year, but we definitely got to get to the point where the interior defensive line, we can plug and play and still get the consistency, still get the production. CJ Clark is the guy that I think would be a valuable piece to this rotation, and I hope he commits to Miami. As of today, he said he shut down his recruitment. We'll see what happens. Guys, those are the 3 subjects that I wanted to talk about today. Leave your questions in the comments. I'm going to try to make another video today or early tomorrow. So, hey, I'll answer your questions. If you got any, I appreciate everybody who watches the channel, everybody who likes the video, everybody who tweets me on Twitter. I don't really say this a lot, but I really appreciate you guys. I should say it more. As the year's coming to an end, this has been a great year for the channel. And I just honestly think that there's people out there listening to me talk about the school I love, and I appreciate you guys more than anything for that. Agree with me, disagree with me. We always have fun in the comments. We always have a good time on Twitter, and I appreciate you guys. So I'm out. Peace.